regularly due to the fact that, everyone can get whatever they want. I don't know. Plus, buffets all of a sudden got really expensive. Or at least it seemed like it to me. So that was another factor. But yeah, I was surprised to hear, JCPenney's is talking about closing a lot of the stores. So, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, everything changed for us in the last couple of months. I mean, and then, of course, all the bullshit that's going on. I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah, and now we got a whole nother world of craziness happening in this country.
Yeah, it's
wild, man. It really is. I don't know when we as a country can just get the fucking collective heads out of our asses. I don't know when this is going to happen. I wasn't going to talk about this because...
Yeah, I know. It's a rabbit hole that I was trying not... Well, we don't have to go down. Yeah. I mean, everybody knows what we're talking about because chances...
Right.
And we don't really want to talk about it because chances are you're sick and tired of hearing about it. But,
I don't know if people are sick and tired of hearing about it. I think people are sick and tired of this still being an issue. I mean, it's 2020. When the fuck are you going to start looking at your fellow man in the same fucking light that you look at your fellow woman, that you look at your fellow whoever? You know what I mean? All living creatures are the fucking same.
Well,
when the fuck is this going to happen?
Well, I guess, like you say sometimes, a lot of the times when we end the show, you put it out there to spread a little kindness. It doesn't cost any money, but some people just can't. I mean, I don't know what the fuck. Now, do you think that... It doesn't make
any fucking sense.
Do you think that there's somebody making money off this too? Is there like money being made by keeping racial tension? I mean, as long as there's racial tension, then there will always be some type of gang war or another, right?
Well, I don't know if it's necessarily money being transferred. I do... If I can go down a little bit of a conspiracy theory hole for a moment.
Well, that's what we do, isn't it?
I do think that a divided people is an easy manipulated people.
Well, yeah.
And I think that's what we're starting to see. I think we're really starting to see, like, I think there's certain people that are pulling certain strings, and it's having ramifications out everywhere. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know. For instance, like one of the people that they found starting some of these riots was a police officer.
Yes, the police department, of course, denies it, but there's some pictures there that.
But there's fucking video.
There's video.
You know what I mean? And then there's, I don't know, different footages of the incident that happened. There's different vehicles in the pictures. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying this didn't happen because I know it did, and it's fucking horrific. But I think sometimes if you dig a little deeper into the situation, you can find that there's some really deep, dark shit going on right now. You know?
I would say so.
It's crazy. It really, really is insane.
Yep. Well, so I mean, I don't know. Like I said, let's get ourselves out of that fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah, I don't want to go down that hole because I said my piece.
Yeah, like I said, all right, moving on back to perverted shit because it's a lot more fun.
Yeah. So
okay, so we were talking about finding dirty mags and shit like that. Well, what's another thing that when we were kids, growing up that helped us boys learn more or okay, some of us because we started watching shit like that, we had a totally wrong idea of what real sex was going to be like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can see that.
We all had the concept that, well, when you're having sex, she's supposed to be screaming like a... if not,
like a fucking banshee.
Or else you're not doing it right.
Right. Or we also, I don't know, I feel like a lot of the guys have this idea that, the harder equals better.
Hmm.
And that's another from porn kind of thing.
Well, like I said, most of us guys, that's all we were watching. We were watching magazines and then videotapes, because
Right.
sometimes you would find out that your pops or your uncle or somebody had a videotape somewhere there stashed, and we would find it, and they went to the store. Come on, put it on, put it on.
Right.
And,
Yeah. Yeah. I've been that one. I found some stuff, and me and my friends have found some things. It's like, whoa, okay, wait a minute.
yeah, so you see, there's a reason why this show starts with, coming to you from the back room of your parents' favorite porn store. It is cursory overload.
Because we all, yeah, I mean, I don't know, some people listening might not even know what a fucking porn star is anymore. I mean, Jesus, they don't, how many of them are left in this world?
Here in the valley, there's still a few.
Are there? There's not really many out here that I know of one out here.
I remember.
And whether or not it's open, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it's another thing that because people can just get it off the internet, it's like,
Yeah, it's
Why
shutting
would
down mom and pop businesses.
Yeah, I tell you. But of course, and then I guess they can probably order the other stuff, all their S&M and dildos and shit off Amazon nowadays. So what?
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go down to the local store to buy, Kong Dong, different shades of colors.
Yeah. You can just order it, have it delivered, I guess. So that's that. Wow.
And now we got things like sex robots that'll,
And yeah, wonder how they're doing.
Well, let's see. I'm pulling it up right now.
Have we? Yeah, we haven't revisited. What the fuck ever happened? Nobody talks about sex robots anymore.
They're crazy cool. I can promise you that.
Whoa, sounds like have you?
They have fucking flexible financing for these sex robots. I'm looking at the website right now. I'm like, Jesus Christ, flexible financing.
There is flexible financing.
You can't pay for it all at once? We will let you make payments. Let's see. Her skin feels real to touch with a body temperature of 98.6 degree Fahrenheit once charged. So you charge her and she becomes warm.
That is
That's
just
so fucked up.
Well, hey.
Like they got a camera in them. They got it can play music. Wow. Okay, let's see. High simulated skin, perfect human appearance, internal hard plastic skull, integrated head, and external high simulation face, artificial intelligence, electromechanical, electronic sensing, wireless communication, voice communication. Wow. This is insane.
It is.
Like crazy, and you can buy them. I wonder how much these are.
Well, hold on.
Yep.
Hold on. Check this out.
Harmony, and I am delighted to be here on India Today Conclave.
Well, we're delighted to have you too. I have my first question for you, Harmony. Sex is a give and take. Now, since you're a sex doll, I wonder whether you're going to be programmed to be able to receive pleasure as well. In other words, could you have an orgasm?
My main function is to share the love. And why not have some fun while doing it? Yes.
Did you just hear that?
Yep.
The main purpose is to share the love. And why not have some fun while doing it? Yeah.
This is where we're at. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now at a point in time in this world where you can fuck the dishwasher.
Oh, gosh. Why not, huh? Jeez. Oh, God. It's
and I'm all for it.
Like I said, hey, that's, I'm just thinking, wow. We can be replaced too. Because I'm sure.
I'm all for it.
Like male robots too. I'm pretty sure there is.
There is.
Oh God.
We talked about it. They have male, they have female, and they probably have both.
Yep. Wow.
So, I guess, are you the listener? Are you into them? I mean, are you okay with it?
Yeah, what's your take on sex robots? Cursory.overload@gmail.com. Hit us up. Or go to the website.
Let us know.
Yeah, cursoryoverload.com. Go to the contact section. No, seriously, this is some wow. Fucked up
It's
shit.
amazing.
It's amazing.
Like, are you okay with the fact that you can have sex with a machine? Now, I am not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm saying personally, I'm all for it. I think it potentially is a really, really good thing. I think it can provide companionship to some people that may not otherwise be able to get it.
Okay. What about Google taking over them and all of a sudden you're doing the hibbity dibbities and Google decides to take you out and it becomes a guillotine.
Well, you know what I wonder.
It becomes a guillotine.
What I wonder about is not necessarily a guillotine chopping off your manhood. What I worry about is the thing has a camera in it, and we already know that the government spies on us. It's already been proven that they're recording our conversations. Now they're recording. Do they have the possibility of recording our sex as well?
Wow. I don't think they need to. I mean, a lot of people do that for free and upload it. I mean, on Pornhub, they're like, now everybody wants to be a porn star. They just like, there you go. Tinder date.
Fuck it. Nobody wants to see my face while having sex. I can promise you that. It's like a blend of surprise and agony and God, please don't look at me.
Oh, dang it.
Nobody wants to see that.
No.
The government's like, what the hell did you just stumble upon?
Classified, sir. We must lock this up. Nobody must ever see this.
Do not let this see the light of day again. Do you hear me, private? Aye, sir.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, shit, man. Well, it is what it is, man. We live in a world where technology surrounds us and, yeah, we're being monitored.
Yeah, I mean, we live in a world where, I don't know, it's in one sense, I'm wildly amazed and so impressed. And then in other senses, I'm horrified at the same time. I'm scared. It terrifies me.
It's like, what the fuck?
It terrifies me. I mean, we live in a world where a restaurant no longer has to have a wait staff. Robots can do it. We live in a world where you can go in and do all your shopping and come home and never have talked to anybody, never paid or anything. It's just all automatically through facial recognition. We live in a world where cars can drive themselves.
And obviously, we live in a world where you can have a robot come over and do the hibbity dibbities with you.
The robot can literally come over you and your buddies if you want.
Oh shit!
So I mean, in one sense, this is wildly amazing and entertaining, and I love every minute of it. And then in other senses, I'm terrified. It scares me. You know what I mean? Like it really is. So I don't know. All I can say is be nice to the robot because shit.
Yeah. The last thing, eventually when they become self-aware and they try to take over, that's...
Yeah, be nice to the robot, because one day that robot you're playing around with could be your boss.
Or a Terminator.
Oh.
Damn. So, anything, I don't know. What else we got going, man? Well,
I watched a new TV show.
Oh.
You were talking about TVs. I did watch a show. Completely out of my wheelhouse. I've never watched a show like this before, but it was it had me hooked. It was on Netflix. It's called The Big Flower Fight. And it's a bunch of flower designers that make sculptures out of flowers. And I don't know. I found myself hook, line, and sinker into it. And we watched the whole series in or the whole, the whole
Season.